I'm with Commissioner Col Blanch. Col, we're going now to talk about recruitment from overseas into Western Australia. I've started this video with Sir Robert Peel's Principles of Law Enforcement, which you have in your own office here. So the philosophy of policing here in Western Australia is very much based on those principles, is it?
Absolutely. And look, it's a privilege to be a police commissioner in somewhere like Western Australia. And the reason for that is that the Peelian principles do work. Our community trust and respect us as police. Our relationship with the community here, in my view, is one of the best in the world. So it does attract many people, not even police, just to Western Australia. Our population is bursting. In fact, we're about to hit 3 million people. And to give you an indication of that, 20 odd years ago, we were just over 1 million. So lots and lots of people are coming to Western Australia. So from a policing perspective, we've got to recruit more police. More population means more police. During COVID, the government gave us an extra 950 police officers. So we've been hard at work recruiting those officers. But post-COVID, we saw across the world a lot of police officers being attracted to other industries, primarily because I think, certainly in Western Australia, our performance during that period was good. We maintained our trust with the community. So many police chose different career options. So we've been recruiting very, very hard. But recruiting locally with a population of 3 million can be difficult to rapidly increase the numbers. So we have looked around the world. And because of our basis that we look at from the Peelian principles, the obvious place to recruit is in the British Isles. And that has been what has been successful for us in the past. We've had a recruitment round through the British Isles in our history because we find the style of policing is very similar. But not only that, the police in the UK and the British Isles, what we do see is that they're excellent at their communication skills. They understand community-based policing, and I think they fit in really well. In fact, the ones that have come out here more recently, and we've had nearly 2,000 applications from across the British Isles, we have seen them come out here and be very, very successful and welcomed by our community. And I think that's what's most important, that they get to live the lifestyle of Western Australia. Now we have beautiful beaches, we have great weather. Most of them arrive here on the doorstep and they cannot believe the lifestyle that is here in WA, but also the respect and the trust they get from our community. It's a wonderful place to work. It has its challenges. Policing has its challenges everywhere. But in context, crime is relatively low. And our police officers get the opportunity to work in the outback, to work in metro areas, specialist areas, and we're seeing the really experienced officers from the British Isles come here and be promoted very, very quickly because of their skills. So again, it's a privilege to have good officers come into WA, both locally and overseas, and really be successful.
We have previously on Policing TV spoken to a number of those who've moved over to Western Australia, and indeed on this latest visit we will be speaking to others who've moved over. Let's just give a little bit of a broader context, and I'm just going to take the camera back to include the Western Australia strategic framework here. I'll come back to you in a second, Col. But talk us through a little of the vision and values that is represented by this poster very prominently displayed in your office here.
Look, it's designed to be simple, and the simplicity of it is to be an exceptional police force for our community. You can't join the police force unless you show integrity, that you're willing to do your duty, that you're willing to work in a team, and that you care about our community and each other. They're the values of our organisation. And then our priorities are simple as well. We look after our people. We expect our partners will work seamlessly with us and do their job and we'll do ours. But ultimately our job is performance. And performance is about our policing fundamentals. So as Commissioner, I'm very clear on what we do as police. We don't step out of our lane. We do investigations. We make sure our victims are safe. We've got very respectful engagement with anyone in our community. But ultimately we're out there to respond to calls for help. We're out there to do good investigations and prosecutions. We do police work, and that's what's important to me.
So the ask of those watching this video, particularly those who are experienced, probably at or around the rank of police constable, is give some thought to Western Australia Police, and if you are looking to broaden your horizons, then they should get in touch with the force. They do so through the force website, do they, or is it in some other way?
They do. They can go to the WA Police website. It's called Let's Join Forces. And look, my appeal to everyone out there who wants to come to WA, it's a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family, but we have a police force that is respected by our community. Our community love having us as a police force. We love having them as our community, and we get to do policing here. We're not stretched beyond those bounds, and I think that's the best attraction for everyone.
Commissioner Col Blanch, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.